Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. My name's Connor Williams, and we're back with another one of our end of season player reviews. This time it is on Michael Keane, whose contract is set to expire this summer. As of right now, there is no news on his contract, so assume that he might be leaving until you hear otherwise. I'll get into his contract a little bit more and my thoughts on it and, keeping him, selling him, letting him go a little bit later on. But first, let's go through his stats for this season and see what Michael Keane's got up to. So for Everton this season, played 18, overall, 3 goals, 1 assist. He's played 14 games in the Premier League and his 3 goals have come from there. He's played 2 in the FA Cup, 2 in the EFL Cup, and his 1 assist came in the EFL Cup. He's played 1,046 minutes in the Premier League. Like I said, he's got those 3 goals. In terms of his other stats, his XG is 0.62, so that means he's finishing some really tough chances to get 3 goals there. 0.2 goals per game, 0.7 shots per game, shots on target per game, 0.3. One big chance missed as well. In terms of his passing, 37 touches, no assists, no key big chances created, 0.1 key passes per game, 84% pass accuracy overall. 91% in his own half, 66% in the opposition's half, 59 long balls that are accurate, 59%, sorry, of his accurate long balls. Accurate chips, 74%, which is about 1.9 accurate chip passes per game. You can sort of see that, and it's 3.1 long balls per game. And you can see that anyway. That's sort of what he likes to do. He tries to channel the ball once he's got it at his feet, tries to play out defense and tries to send the ball down the flanks. That's something we know. Clean sheets, 3. Interceptions per game, 1.1. Tackles per game, 0.9. Balls recovered per game, 1.9. Dribbled past per game, 0.5. Clearances, 4.6 per game. Errors leading to shot, 2. Errors leading to a goal, 0. No successful dribbles. 50% of his total duels are won. 40% of his ground duels are won and 57% of his aerial duels. He has lost possession 5 times per game. So we'll have a look now at Michael Keane. What is he good at sort of overall? I think he's good at, like I said, I think he's good at playing those balls that he likes to play, those long balls. Um, his ball interception's quite good. There are weaknesses though. He's also an indirect set piece target, plays the ball off the ground. He can finish as well for a defender. He's a very, very astute finisher of the ball in front of goal. But when he was in his youth, supposedly played as a striker. So, there is that sort of method behind the madness. Weaknesses, I think concentration is one of them. I don't think many people here would argue that discipline and sometimes his tackling, his decision making as well can sometimes be a bit rogue. I'll get onto it when I talk about next season, but sometimes I do feel like what if something's going to go wrong, it will be Michael Keane. I don't want to say calamity Keane, but like if something went wrong in a game, an own goal, a penalty, something, you can sort of if Michael Keane was in the starting lineup, there's a good chance it might have been him that's involved. And I think sometimes you're just unlucky. And I think that might be Michael Keane, unfortunately. Um, yeah, but overall, I think he's done a solid job when he's come in those 14 games. 3 goals is really good, in separate games as well, so that helps as well. If it's just one game, you could argue he's only got us 3 points, but he's helped us get numerous points because it's spread across, and obviously the assist in the EFL Cup. In terms of his highlight would probably have to be the Fulham game where he scored in the 3-1 win over Fulham. I think that's probably his best game this season in an Everton shirt. In terms of next season, like I said, his contract is up, so I don't know where he's going to go. There were rumours that he might go back to Burnley. Burnley are interested in him potentially. That wouldn't be an awful move for him if he wants to go back, find some form there, enjoy like twilight of his enjoy the twilight years of his career, bring some form back, roll back the years a bit. Um, Obviously, I do see some logic in the club wanting to keep him. At the minute, we have Branthwaite, O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane. Get rid of Michael Keane, and we've got 3 centre backs. We play 2, and if one gets injured, it starts to get a little bit troublesome. And there's always a chance Jake O'Brien might be used as a makeshift right back in some parts as well. So there might, so it could stretch to just two centre backs and Jake O'Brien, who's being asked to play on the right. So I can see the logic in that. I do think, though, that in my opinion, it's time to separate, go and go your separate ways. Sometimes in football, that happens where you get, and in life where you get moments where it's probably best for both parties if you just go, and it can be amicably. It doesn't have to be, with venom or vicious. It just you go your separate ways. We say thank you. He leaves, goes to Burnley, wherever he's going to, enjoys the rest of his career, etc. And it can just be as easy as that. I do feel like I said before, he's unfortunately really unlucky sometimes in the fact that like even when he's playing well, he could play well all game, but it'll be his man that gets past him and scores a goal against us. Or he'll be playing really well, goes to clear it, slices it, goes in past the keeper up for an own goal. It's that type of vibe with him. So I do feel like leaving the club might help. He will be missed in some aspects for his goals because for a centre back, he tends to get at least a goal a season for us, even if he plays limited games. This was actually his second highest scoring season. His first one is in 2020, 2021, where he got 4 goals. And then this one is level with 2021, 2022 with 3 goals apiece. So this is one of his highest scoring seasons. There were the jokes I'll stick him up front, but I don't think there's no sense in that. But yeah, I do think he needs to go, and I think that it's one of those moments where a clean break for both parties would be the best interest. It does leave the club with another position to fill. We are short on the ground in numbers, so it gives the recruitment team something else to do over the summer, another job for them to try and finish. But I do think we should probably let him go. In terms of a rating for this season, like I said, I don't think he's had the worst season. I don't think he's had a great season either, but I don't think he's had the worst season that we've seen him in an Everton top have. Um, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him a 5 and no, I'm gonna give him a 4.5. I don't think we've seen him. There have been mistakes in games. Um, there have been mistakes in games where it's just a little bit of a letdown. Um, but I think 4.5 is probably fair on reflection. No, I'm giving him a 5. I'm gonna give him a 5. Five's decided. 5 for Michael Keane. Um, when he's come in, he's played okay. Obviously, you're always, like I said, you're always guaranteed like one mistake. So that's why it's a 5, and that's why I was on the arm between a 4.5 and a 5. But that's a 5. And like I said, hopefully wherever he goes next, or he stays, or if he goes, all the best to him. If he goes, and thank you obviously for his service to the club. But yeah, that's all we've got time for. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment down below your thoughts and a rating on Michael Keane. Try and remember this is just for this season. I'm not rating his overall Everton career. So like, if the comments are going to come for me, just remember I'm only judging him off the 14 games this season. I'm not judging him on his Everton career as a whole. But yeah, look forward to seeing you guys and see you soon.